Hi, back again. I'm a little bit early. I'm keen. So I want to get this done because it's an interesting game. It is actually Trailblazer for the Amstrad CPC, but you don't see this Trailblazer. You just see Amstrad on the screen. There's a reason for that. I want to show you the loading screen. Let me do some things with my computer. So there I am. Very good. Just swing this around a little bit. You can see. There we go. So. What gives? What gives? Well, first of all, I'm going to get from behind me. This is the this floppy disk, 3-inch floppy disk, is the very thing that I'll be using to run Trailblazer. So I'm going to pop this into my floppy drive here. I'm using a CPC 464, so I've got external drive. That's the one with the tape deck on it. So I'm going to type in cat because I want to show you the loading screen. It's really nice. The Trailblazer reading screen is very, very nice. So there it goes. Oh, look, it's found it. And I go run. Trail. Yeah. Well, it's a bit weird. Run quotes. But anyway, that's how it works. Let's just do this. Cross fingers. Oh, that's a good sign. So, what can we say about Trailblazer? It's a strange little game. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that loading screen. It's just the nicest thing ever. Well, not ever, but the thing I love about the loading screen, it demonstrates or shows off the Amstrad's color palette, and this game does that with aplomb. It's got to be said. And I'm just going to do some things on my computer here on this side. So annoying. So, music. Oh, the music. Yeah. So this is a full-on sort of AY chip or Yamaha chip from the Amstrad. And thing about this game, I'm going to play it now. I'll show you what I mean by this game. It's basically a puzzle racing game. You have to memorize the patterns and then get through them as quickly as possible without running out of time. And the default at the moment, it's set at simply, I haven't done any, I haven't played this session, and I will get better at this game. The trick is, what you do is you go along a track as a little football. And when you do that, you just see what happens. And you have to stay on the track because there's loads of holes in the track and you disappear into space. It's very strange. So I'm just going to hit fire and off we go. This is a trial, it's a test. This is not the actual game itself. So we let the music go for a bit. See it? Go through the holes. And this is the easiest one, by the way. Yeah, the easiest one. Ah. So the green are where everything you slow down. It's like a big sticky, it's like glue. And the blue ones, which you might see later on, maybe, they actually sort of change the direction of the control, which is really annoying. Much like this music, which I will be turning off, I can assure you. Don't worry, I've got this. So this bit, I can't really do this bit very well. You do have a limited number of jumps as well. You see the jump thing in there? I failed to jump there, so I'm just, and that's the end of that's the end. But the problem is I did it in 38 seconds, I have to do that in 35. See, that's how this works. So you lose time, and this is the second one, this is B. I'm rubbish at this, so bad. I've been practicing for ages. Oh, practicing for ages, and I just can't do it. I'm not very good at it. And there's no difficulty setting either. It's just this or nothing. You just got to conquer it, basically. It's a C64 game as well. It's on the MSX, on the Spectrum. The Spectrum just had different shaded, rather than different coloured things, because Spectrum can't do colours like this. They can't. They can't. And in fact, no computer can do that. No 8-bit computer other than the Amstrad can do colours like this. Which is why I wanted to show this game on the Amstrad, because I think it's the best version. trying to jump over those. I jumped over that one. So that's C, and then this is C. So what I'm doing is I'm taking you through. I'm practicing, which is nice. I'm getting better, slightly better. But I am hindered by something. I'll show you what I'm hindered by in a second. It's horrible. So the whole purpose of this training, this sort of testing, is just to see if you can. I'm difficult here. Definitely getting better at this. I vote. We'll turn the music off. Oh God, yeah, there's the music. So there's a couple of other things I want to note about this. First of all, okay, why am I hindered by this? Because I decided, in my infinite wisdom, to play this game with an Amstrad controller, and the box for which is just here. Look, here it is. It's a terrible, terrible joystick. Awful, awful thing. Sort of wobbles around on it. It's like there's no zero on it really. It's just a purely digital thing. It's probably 30 years old. This thing. It's amazing. It still works, but it does work. Unfortunately, it's terrible. It's very uncomfortable. It's not very responsive. But what's really interesting about it is that because all Amstrads only had one joystick port, just one. The way Amstrad did this is that rather than having multiple joystick ports, they forced you, if you wanted a second joystick on your Amstrad, you had to buy this because it has another joystick port in it. You see? So you had to daisy chain joysticks onto it. So you had to use this. At least that's what Amstrad wanted to think. In reality, what people did was that third parties created splitter adapters. So you had two regular joystick ports onto one, emulating this really, and just rewired it so you got a splitter, and preventing, so therefore negating this horrific thing here. I think it's pretty grim to do that. So anyway, let's have a look at this game. Trailblazer, made by Mr. Chip and published by Gremlin Graphics, and released in 1986. A whole plethora of machines, everything from MSX. It's on the text there on the screen, but yes, Atari 8-bits had this. MSX, I think I've said that already. People bang a lot about MSX. Atari ST and Amiga, and of course Spectrum and C64, and of course the Amstrad, which is what we're doing here. And at the moment, I'm on free course test. But if I just move my joystick over again, and then I hit fire now, I'll be playing the arcade. I have to do each course in 35 seconds or less. Otherwise, it's in the game. Straight up. That's it. That's all there is to this game. So let's just play arcade and I'll show you what I mean. So this is how it works when there's no music. So there's no sound, apart from the bounce, the ball bouncing. And I'm terrible at this game. Speed is dealt with by just pressing forward on the joystick. You can slow down, like so. But not very much. You have a limited number of jumps. So that's like you have to, as a resource in the game, you have to monitor. I think it flows so wonderfully. It's so fast. It's amazing what they did, what they achieved with it. It's very highly rated when it came out in 1986. Very highly regarded game. I can't do this bit at all. It's embarrassing. But I did it. I did it in 1 minute 65, 1 second 65 to spare. So this is the B now. Oh, get out of the green. Get out of the green. I almost had it. I think you have to bounce left and right at this bit. Yeah. Okay. You can do it, Chris. You can do it. You notice I'm down to 3 jumps now because I use a jump. I'm telling you, I'm getting better at this. I am genuinely getting better after all this practice. You can tell. And it does reward players for their practice. It really does. Come on, Chris, you can do it. No! I almost did. Oh! Almost. If only I'd jump. I run out of jumps, actually. I've done too many jumps. So, the thing about Amstrads, if you don't know about Amstrads, not many people do, the thing about them is that they have 3 modes of graphic displays. They have mode 0, mode 1, and mode 2. Mode 0 is where you have 16 colors. And that's what you're seeing with this game, the glorious 16 colors. This is why I want to show this game, or Trailblazer, on an Amstrad, because I think it looks better. And then there's mode 1. Mode 0, mode 1. Mode 1 is kind of like high resolution. It only allows 4 colors to display, but the resolution is the same as the ZX Spectrum. A lot of games were ported onto the Amstrad, and they looked remarkably like their Spectrum counterparts. In fact, a lot of people called them, the basically Spectrum emulators, or the Amstrad was reduced to a Spectrum emulator, and that's a lot of. They could have used Mode 0 in many games, but they chose not to, because it's quicker and cheaper just to port the Spectrum, because the Spectrum and the Amstrad have both the same CPU, the Z80. So why am I bringing this up now? What's so important? Also, 2, by the way, Mode 2, no games don't use that unless they're text adventures. Basically, you can only have 2 colors. We have 80-column text. It's very, very, very high resolution for an 8-bit machine, but it was no use really. It was only 2 colors, so games didn't really use that. So why am I bringing this up now? Well, the thing about Trailblazer is it has both Mode 1 and Mode 0 on display at the same time, and I don't know of many games that could do that. But some can, some did, and clearly this is one of them, Trailblazer. And you can see I say that because the display of the time and everything else is all in high resolution mode 1, but on the upper screen with the game itself is in mode 0. So they mixed 2 modes on the same display. Very clever, very impressive. And I'm not sure how they did it, but they did it anyway. So enough yabbering. Let's carry on playing. I prefer it without music as well, so let's just carry on. Now, I must admit, I've only ever played this version of the game. I don't think I've played any other port. It might be I think it's the best out of the 8. This is the best 8-bit version. But what I've seen with the other versions, this is color-wise and speed-wise, I think it's the best. But I can't say for the 16 bits. I'm not going to go there with that. That's insane. I don't know how to do this bit. I really don't. I just don't. I think I have to jump, but I don't. I'm not sure. I think I do. But I'm failing. Yeah, I gave over. I don't know how to do that bit. I don't know how to do it. So let's just carry on. It is a very simple game, and I'm not going to put the music on. Don't tempt me. No, I'm not going to do it. It's annoying. I might put it on later on. I don't know. Let's see how far I get the game. It's a celebratory action. Oh yay! Oh, I don't know how to do this bit. You want to tell me how to do that bit? I'd love to hear it. I did it with two seconds free. I'm definitely getting better at this game. Let's look. Oh, fiddlesticks! Right. I think I have to go from left to right on this. I'm not sure. Definitely used to jump then, but it didn't count it. This joystick's terrible, by the way. I could have used another joystick. I could have used a joypad, for heaven's sake. But no, Chris, I had to be a purist. Because what I like to do is just use the hardware of the time, rather than try to, slip in some current technology just to make life easier. I don't do that generally, these things, because I just want to play them as they were. It's a bit of a purist thing to do, I guess. Oh, no. Before I had it, I was close to coming to an end there. I was very close, but we can do this. We can do the thing. I am getting better, though. Of course, on a half-hour mark, I will reveal what my next game will be. There's some conjecture within the office as to what it would be. And I kind of like what won the day, actually. It's not for everyone, but most of these games I run or show on this channel aren't. I just like demonstrating them. Oh, wow. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just with this, how I get better at it. I'm just going to focus a bit and see if I can get better at it, because it is frustrating. And this is the easiest track. I really struggle with this. I mean, there's a tendency wanting to stay in the middle. And this track kind of rewards you for that. Until that bit where it starts snaking around, I don't know what to do about that bit. I just don't know. Here, what do you do? What do you do? You slow down? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand that bit at all. See? Because I don't understand it, I can't get past it. I will show you some of the later tracks, because you can actually play all of the tracks, just all of them. And I'll just sort of show how possibly difficult it gets. I'm not sure. I mean, it might be better if I used a keyboard or something. I don't know. But like I said, I'm going to deliberately cripple myself with this Amstrad joystick because, you know, entertainment and all that. For science and research and things. See, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Oh, it's not precise. It's difficult to see. Clash detection is terrible. 0.12 of a second. I've got 40 seconds to do B, actually. I take it back. It wasn't 35. It's 40 seconds. So you give it a little bit more time. That's nice of them. Just once, I'd like to do this bit without falling through. But it ain't going to happen in this session. I mean, are you meant to go full pelt all the time? I think you are. Come on, I can do this. Oh no! I can see it. It's just there. Oh. You know one thing? I'm quite impressed with the output. I did try to do Trailblazer the other week, if you remember. It didn't work out at all because I couldn't get a colour output from the Amstrad. There's an irony to that. But I couldn't get it, so I had to get an active SCART cable. Basically, it has to be powered. For Amstrad's reason, Amstrad did some weird wiring in here, which means it doesn't. Modern televisions, more importantly, upscalers don't like it. Yes. Clearly, with the powered US SCART, it looks glorious. I mean, look at it. It's fantastic. I've been playing a lot of other games on the Amstrad ever since I've got this upscaler or this new cable. Fantastic. Can't fault it. Unlike my playing of this game, which is terrible. But I will continue. I will persevere. I'm not going to get better. But my aim is to get to C. I don't know what to do here. Tell me, someone. Give me a tip. What am I supposed to do? Slow down like this? Maybe that's it. It worked. Okay. 40 seconds. I can do this. 40 seconds. I believe in me. Oh, I thought I had it. Clearly I don't. I was getting better. I'm getting better. I'm learning. Fascinating, isn't it? This is what this game's about. I believe it's more of a puzzle game than a racing game, but it is described as a racing game on the Wikipedia page for it. But I don't know. So use a jump there. I'm not sure about Pleasanton section as well. I was like teetering on the edge there. Try to jump. Try to jump. I can't. It's that bit there I'm now failing on. I'm okay. I'm getting better at the A section, but the rest of it is just a pain in the bum. Let's continue. Just watching a man fail at this over and over again. Fail at Trailblazer. Yay! Tell by this one now, I'm not the greatest video game player in the world. You definitely have to see what's coming and then react to it. But sometimes you can do stupid things like that. You see how fast it is now? It's just so fluid. Lovely. Almost mesmerizing. Now, just see, that's what I don't get with that bit. Maybe I have to slow down. I think I have to slow down. But when you do that, that happens. So I don't know. Maybe I have to jump over the holes. I'm going to try and jump over the holes. Let's try that. I do have 4 jumps, but I'm just not using them. Okay, try. I can't jump now. No, because I haven't got the momentum. I think you have to do it. If you have to rhythm it so you jump over each one. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. So, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the menu, go to the 3-course test again. So I'm going to continue to do A over and over again until I get better at it, because you can do that. So I've got, see what I've done there on the far right hand side. I made all the courses A's. So I'm constantly doing A over and over again, just so I get better at it. And that's the whole point of the game. It's just the pure arcade game. You're just trying to get better times. And the only way to get to the next section is to get it less than 40 seconds, or whatever seconds the game deems fit. So my high score at the moment, I've got 6,800. Terrible high score. I haven't got to D. But I'm just going to try doing a 3-course test as A and see if I can test out that theory that I need to jump over those S bits. Because the fact that I'm struggling on this first one is a bit embarrassing, but like I said, I'm not the greatest video game player in the world. And this is a kind of a tough game, but it's the whole point. It's trying to, it's rewarding perseverance. So here it comes. Now I need to be more aware of when that's coming. I did that in 31 seconds, so that's really good time, But I need to do it so I don't fall the gaps of the snaky bits. I mean, for those who are proficient at this game, and there are people out there who are, it's very frustrating to watch me do this. But I just want to get better at doing this so I can actually do it in my sleep. In a manner of speaking. See, you need to have momentum to jump over that. So how does that work? I still just did it though. Still did it 35, less than 35. So it's consistent. Right, I'm going to focus now. Oh. Also got distracted by something shiny. All right, I think it's coming up. I think it's coming up. It's after this. No, no. Are you supposed to slow down at that point? I don't know. I still did it within 35 seconds, but I need to be better at it. Try again. No. See, it doesn't work. It's more than 45 seconds. I may not have jumped. So that's important. So it's 37 seconds. I got through it without falling through, but it does. Yeah, the slowing down doesn't work at all. I got through it. Maybe you have to do it at full speed. Can't see how. No. No. Right. Let's just do this. So I'm hit escape there. It says disqualified. It's a bit tedious me doing that. So I'm going to do 4 again and maybe C again, and then won't do the course test. Play arcade again and see if my practicing has proven to be me get any better. Oh, for heaven's sake. Right. Let's try B now. This bit is horrible. Oh. For heaven's sake. Right. Game over. There it is. It's just so hard. You know, it's you really. I can't. I don't know how hand-eye coordination. Never been very good at driving. Look, I've fallen off from the beginning. It's really frustrating. Right, almost at a halfway point. Be happy to know. I will be playing next week Venture on the ColecoVision. It was going to be or something on the Atari 8-bits, but we're going to save that for another time. Just need to make sure we've got some technical niggles all iron worked out, because we don't want to have the same problems we had last time with the Amstrad. Just to make sure I can actually get a signal out. I believe I can, but I don't. Right. So yeah, Venture on the ColecoVision. It's a great game. It's one of I was strangely obsessed with it as a kid because at the time I was massively into D&D, actually like I am now, and it was an RPG, for want of a better word. It's like a embryonic version of Diablo, if you will. And it's a dungeon crawler, straight up dungeon crawler. It's almost like inspired by Rogue, a little bit, or NetHack maybe, a little bit. And it has its own quirks. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So you can see, as I said earlier, about Mode 0, lovely colours, all 16 colours. Or the palette of the Amstrad is notoriously amazing. That's it. I did it. So I can jump those gaps. Right, that was important. Sorry, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, Mode 0 in the top, Mode 1 in the bottom. And I think it's never seen it before. Show in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube. You know, if you have, there are other games that do this, but this is the only one I know that does it. I think it looks amazing, even though it's technically possible to do. Clearly, Mr. Chip did find out mixed modes on the same display. Oh, hell. Hell! Yeah, you're definitely meant to jump these. I'm definitely meant to jump them. I'm getting better at A. 2 seconds, 8. I'm getting better at A. All right, B. Oh. I'm not sure if I meant to bounce left and right on this. Oh, I do like this game. Oddly mesmerizing. Even if I am bloody terrible at it. Those of you who listen to Retro Asylum, there are plans afoot for the. Oh, am I going to do this? No, I'm not. Almost though. For a third engagement of Retro Wars, which happened before. We've actually got a title for it. Won't reveal that. It's just not up to me. I'm just a guest. But yes, that is a thing that's going to happen, and I will be defending the Amstrad again. At least trying to. I will do a better job of it this time. I promise. I will take no prisoners this time. I was a little bit lackadaisical last time, and didn't do the Amstrad any favours, in my humble opinion. Should have done way better. The games I chose were not the greatest of Amstrad games, and I should have known better. I should have done more research in the titles I chose. But there it is. So it's definitely getting better at this. See, I should just jump. You can't snake left or right on this. You have to just jump. That's what it's trying to tell you. You're meant to be using those jumps. No. I can't. I don't know. Something wrong with my brain because I'm old. That's it. It's the easiest one as well. The easiest one. And I struggled so much with it. Sense of achievement though is quite high when you do it. Yeah, struggle so much with this. And this is really a classic 8-bit game from that period. It's really simple, very easy to understand, but not impossible to master. Not impossible, but hard to master. And I'm oddly compelled to continue playing it. 0.21 of a second to spare. I'll get it eventually. I just can't do that snake bit, that bit at the end. I find it very difficult. Maybe I should stay on. No. No. When you fall off those white bits, it's terrible. I am crippled by this. It's this again. Easy going, apparently. This first level. They call it easy going. Really? I'll have to smash this joystick through the screen. Like I said, the Spectrum version has no colours at all. You just have different shades. That's unfortunately what the Spectrum. I mean, if they tried to do that on the Amstrad, they wouldn't. There's no need for that, because the Amstrad is more than capable of displaying loads and loads of colours. I've almost had it. I don't think it helps with this joystick. I'm going to blame joystick. I know I shouldn't blame my tools. Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 seconds to spare. Again, I made the same mistake. What am I doing? Going straight into that. I will show you D, E, and F, I think. Show you how difficult it gets. Come on, almost there. Yes! I did it! I did it! Here we go. C. I barely know C. Lovely. Oh. Well, blue blow away in virtual controls. Yeah, thanks, Trailblazer. Does, seriously, in virtual controls. Oh. Oh! What's going on? What's going on? I tell you what's going on. I'm getting better at the game. This is so cool. I don't know D at all. Know what it's like, but I'm just, yeah. Oh, this is lovely. More luck. See, you got to remember. Oh, you got to go the other side when it comes to that one. Grim. That was pure luck. Oh, but my score. I am beside myself about how well I'm doing this particular session. More players. I can see why people liked it back in the day. I really can. This is so brutal, though. I'm proud of myself. Wow. Got to D. You saw that. Recorded in prosperity. Awesome. Carry on? Yes, carry on, of course. Let's see if I can get. It's just. I love doing these streams because I'm playing these old games. Because as I play them for, I know, an enforced duration, I don't just like get in a huff and just turn it off. I go, no, I have to keep going. Can't change the game because we all agreed. Well, I agreed anyway. I'm just going to play this for an hour, an 8-bit game or any other old game for an hour. You just keep going and get better and better. It's great. It's a bit cheap, it's lovely. Now, no, I wasn't going fast enough. Come on. I did it though. I did it. I could have done better. I need to improve my session to A. Now, B. Damn it. This joystick's terrible. No. No. I'm not going to get through B after doing that. Terrible mishap. Oh, terrible. Terrible session this one. Yeah, this is one of the worst ones of B I've ever done. There you go. But hey, I'm getting, look at this. I want to show my high score. Look. Look at this. Look. 14,000. That's almost twice as much. Almost over twice as much out of the score. I am just happy as a happy person. Yeah. Wow. Wow. How did I do that? I don't know. Yes, carry on. Oh. So as soon as the level starts, you've got to, go. Otherwise, you just fall off the edge. Should they do an update to this game? No. Just no. 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 Nobody wants that. Anyone needs it? No, they don't. Oh, almost. I like going through the middle. It's almost very appealing. I know the game doesn't like you doing that. Almost! 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 I will do it. I will be victorious in that. 3 seconds, 62. Oh, yes! 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 I'm still learning this one. I'm getting better at that as well. Oh, yes. Still getting better at the game. It's just as you'd expect. That's how, playing these games works. That's how you... Oh, damn it. Almost. Come on. We're out of jumps. Oh, almost got to D again. Or C. Right. See if I can do the snaky bit at the end. Without falling through. Love to get a clean sheet. Sadly, there's no achievements. Achievements didn't exist back then, but I'll give myself one if I do it. Yeah, clean sheet. No, not today. No, don't need to be momentum because that allows you to do that. Okay. Still pretty good, 3 seconds left, but I want to get a clean sheet on A. That's the thing. It's great you have these little goals. I'm not sure how to deal with this. Good. Better, though. Better. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming as well. I just didn't want to jump. There'll be another achievement like never use a jump. Oh, I ran out of jumps. That was stupid. Okay, come on, you can do this. I'm not going to do it. Not great. I'm going to do it. There you go. Oh, that was close. That was close. Okay. Oh. Great. Session of C is terrible. Right. I need to get better at C. the blue stuff when you just sort of do inversion. Oh god, yeah. 9982. Getting better at that. Oh, my hands hurt. See, I suffer from my art. This thing's horrible. Anyway. Okay. Oh. Let's continue. Oh no, I'm getting better. I'm really, really excited. I'm getting better. Let's see if I'll do a clean sheet. Oh! No, I jumped as well, but not enough. Still, good time. Not perfect. I hope I can get that over 5 seconds 3. That's what I reckon. There's a pattern to this bouncing. But I haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, I remember that. Because it comes at you so fast, it's difficult to react to what's going on. I'm out of jumps now. Oh, so close. I'm coming to the last 10 minutes now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to options and do a 3-course test. But this time, go to one of the latter levels. H, random, I don't know, J, and then maybe do M. Yeah. Okay. So this is just it's a 3-course test. H, J, and M. I don't know these at all, but I think they're very, very, very tough. But let's give it a shot. Someone told me to go in the middle. I was right. Keep going. Oh, let's change the direction so just horrible. Oh, don't like this one. And I jumped. Not liking this. Yeah, I get it. How were the reactions required? Would be just. Oh, I'm still in inverse as well. Oh, come on. Not fun to watch. We noticed they're spelling words. Thanks for that. Looks like it's spelling gremlin. Yeah, it is. Words don't make a good level. Oh God! How anyone? I don't know. You reach some proficiency in this game. I may just falling off. Oh. That's about the size of my abilities. Is what you just saw there. I'm not up to this level at all. It's not fun. Okay. Oh, really? Really? Oh, really? No, sit. Oh, this is horrible. How? How is this even physically possible? How? What deranged lunatic designed this nonsense? Oh. No, I'm sorry. No, I wasn't having fun. I just don't like that at all. Let's just play. Okay, come on. Let's just carry on. I prefer this because at least it's mildly entertaining. I mean, I'm sure you get to a point where you can do that in your sleep, that kind of, but it's just terrible, isn't it? There's no save or anything like that. You just keep on playing until you get better. It's just classic of this era. It really is. It's a game, isn't it? Yeah. It's got to get better and better at it. Do you? All right. It's embarrassing. I'm not going to do A, am I? No. See, when I played those levels earlier, my confidence has been crushed. And yes. Sorry. Tangled up with cables. Too many cables. Yes. Let's continue. I want to do a clean sheet of A before I finish. Yeah, I can do that? What? This joystick's the worst. Fire button doesn't work very well. It's a bit squidgy. There's actually two of them on the top. They both do the same job. It's just terrible. They're just terrible, poorly made junk. I will figure this out eventually. Oh, what am I doing? No. Not until now. There it is. Didn't I have to avoid that? Oh. Yeah. I deserve that. Oh. No clean sheet for me today then. I hit the jump button, but it said, "Oh, you want to hit? You're jumping now. All right, not today." Oh, come on! No, 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 no! Right. Fire button! I pressed it! Oh, come on. Did that again. Honestly, this game is just not fair. What? Oh. I'm tempted to call it there, but I won't. I'll carry on playing because I'm determined to get better. And I am getting better, he says as he falls to the floor again on the level A. Button! I'm pressing it! Right. I'll call it after this. I'll call it after this. It's, 1 hour has passed almost. Yeah, I know how to deal with this. I didn't do that right. Oop, and then slide over there. Stay on the side of that one. Yeah. I did. Ah, that's it. That's it. Trailblazer has defeated me. I won't put the music back on. I was this close to doing it, but I won't. Thank you very, very much for watching another episode of Spong Vault. Next week, as I said, it's going to be Adventure on the ColecoVision. It's a very strange sort of roguelike game. You go running around dungeons, killing little monsters that whose corpses are toxic to you. So when you touch their corpses, you still die. So to be careful about how you kill them. It's a really, really fun little game. I really liked it as a kid because, like I said, I love D&D. I was just started getting into D&D at the time, and it was one of the games that actually kind of for consoles anyway emulated D&D. Yes, there were PC games, but I didn't really have a computer back then. I did have an 81 actually. I did have a ZX81, so I did play some kind of like adventure games, but it wasn't quite the same thing as D&D. And Adventure was much closer to it than the games I had on the 81. So yes, thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back again next week with Adventure on the ColecoVision. Bye.